Marcel, the Wood Butcher here. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update on the memorial flag display that I was honored to be asked to make for General William Toon. Oh, no, excuse me, Phillip B. Toon. William Toon is his son. That's the one that asked me to do it. And I just wanted to show you progress so far. William Toon, or I hope he doesn't mind that I still call him Billy Toon because I remember him from the 70s at NYMA. And I apologize for my picture not being, my face not being on this. But I'm working on the cell phone right now because I'm having some PC problems. And this was the camera to use. Anyway, we have the two side pieces cut, which are cut at 12 inches each, the 45s. You see all these etching lines in the middle? Well, those are for when I go to sand this down. When those lines disappear, I know the wood is fine. You'll also notice a line that's 1/8 inch off the bottom of it. And it also says back plate route out 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an inch. In other words, it's going to be 1/8 of an inch deep. That's an 1/8 of an inch line right there. And it's also going to be a depth of 1/8 of an inch to put a nice piece of Baltic pine 1/8 inch plywood for the background or for the backing. That has little hinge clips on it that it can be opened up to put awards or anything else like that in. The top dark line, you'll notice it says the glass kerf. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if kerf had 2 F's or 1 F, so I figured, hey, when in doubt, go for the most. And that's also going to be, it's 1/8 of an inch down, and it's going to be 1/8 of an inch wide for the plexiglass to slide in once it's all sealed. The left side and the right side are both the same. Okay? Now, we go to the top and bottom pieces, and it's basically the same thing. The only difference is they are 24 inches long, and also, they're already all mitered, to 45 degrees. Let me tell you, this is some really... Billy Toon requested maple, and I came across from a very reliable lumber yard some nice clean maple. But the same thing, just longer. This gets routed out 1/8 of an inch from here to the end, and 1/8 of an inch deep. So it'll go into about 1/8 of an inch here to allow the backing. And the top side is the same. Now, to give you an idea of the quality of maple I purchased, I'm going to flip this over, and you're going to see scribble marks on that piece, but not this piece yet, right? And this is some really, really, really nice maple. I didn't scribble mark this one yet, like I did this one, right? And again, notes, well, hey, if I don't write the notes on the piece of wood itself, sometimes I have a tendency to forget. Now, the sides, here's an example. You know what? Let me stand these guys up so they don't interfere. And this is the nice, clean pine for one of the sides. Actually, according to the kerfs and the glass cut, this is going to be the right side because of the way I have the lines already cut out. Because the last thing you want to do when you assemble this, you really have to pay attention to where you made your kerfs and routed cuts, because you can't just flip them over and make it work like a picture frame. It just doesn't work because of the different size of the cutouts. But you can actually, underneath my scribbling, you can see the pine. That's the inside of the box. And this will be the outside of the right side. Again, all cut nicely to 45s. I'm doing the best I can holding the cell phone at the same time. And, of course, this would be the left side. And again, notice if I put these two together like this, or, from this side and this side, the kerf for the glass insertion and the routing for the backplate match. But again, is that a nice piece of maple, or is that a nice piece of maple? Cut it to 45s. You'll notice here, it's a little proud here. I do that on all the cuts originally so that when I get done sanding them and everything else, they look well. Okay, so this is episode, I believe, 1 of many of General Phillip B. Toon's Memorial Veterans Flag Display. Again, it's Marcel, the Wood Butcher. Sorry I don't have my face. I can't reverse the camera in mid-video on this phone, so I'll just go through the words. Protect your eyes, protect your lungs, protect your ears, and don't forget about your fingers. I'll keep you posted on how this comes along. I'm probably going to be shut down for the next couple of days in the shop, because my shop is my garage, and it isn't heated, and we're expecting that blizzard to come into town. So if I don't get back to you within a couple of days, please understand. Okay? Any comments would be greatly appreciated. And this is Marcel, the Wood Butcher, saying Semper Fi. Bye.